I get a chance to talk to a young lady who has really had quite a last few months. Carlee Otero joins us. Number one, I want to say thank you to Carlee for her patience with me. We've been trying to get this done for 3 weeks with internet issues and everything else. And so, Carlee, thank you. You are in Heber City, Utah, where you're getting
Yes.
ready to compete at your first Wilderness Circuit Finals rodeo. And you might already have the circuit won before the rodeo even starts. You set a record this year. I mean, wow, what a trip through Utah and Nevada and Southern Idaho you had at a bunch of rodeos this year.
Oh, it was a great summer for sure. It's actually the first time I've made the circuit finals in quite a while anywhere. So I'm super excited that it's in the wilderness circuit because to me, this seems like a really tough circuit because this is where all of our big rodeos are all summer. So to get the numbers easier as far as the rodeo count, excuse me, we're acting up. But to, get that money won, I was super excited to win as much as I did.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I was trying to explain this on TV the other day. You think about Caldwell, Napa, Reno, Gooding, Spanish Fork, Salt Lake City, where you had I think you won the rodeo in Salt Lake City, Ogden.
Yes.
I mean, that list can just go on and on and on.
Yes, exactly. And they're such good rodeos, fun to watch too, because the ground's always good and you get to see all those sub-17s on standards. I mean, literally one run after another.
So you brought 2 horses. You left Regina George home, right?
Yes.
Which one are you going to run in the performances this week, do you think?
I'm going to run Twix tonight. And then I brought Selena, who I just started running again since I've been home from the summer, and she's doing really good. And then since we have 2 performances tomorrow, I'm just going to kind of see how Twix does tonight. And if she does good, I'll stick right with her the whole time. And if I feel like I need to change, then I've got 2 chances tomorrow to change horses.
Carlee, you tossed a number at me. We tried to do this a couple of weeks ago and the internet died where I was. But you've won, including $100,000 at the Texan, a couple $100,000 this summer, right? I mean, am I right?
Yes, exactly. It's been an incredible year. I'm very thankful for the horses that I've have and just being able to do this. But yes, between the rodeo money and then being able to come home and have a chance to run at the Pink Buckle and then the Texan. I mean, it was huge. The month of October was literally as much as I won all summer long at the rodeos.
You won more than $100,000 at the Texan. You won that big $100,000 check plus some other things. What'd you do at the Pink Buckle?
I brought home right around 41 or 42,000 on Twix. And that was the week, I guess about a week and a half prior to the Texan.
Wow. Yeah, it's been amazing. Has it all been on that Palomino, Regina George?
No. Well, Regina won the Texan. Twix and Regina both helped this summer. I think I looked at somebody else's stats that they did, and I think Twix won around like 54,000 this summer for me out of my 168. And then, of course, Twix won at the Pink Buckle.
Regina's got an interesting story because you basically bought that horse from a bull rider. Tell me, take it from there.
Yes. So whoever would have thought? I've been friends with Gary for years and years. Yeah. Gary LeFew, yes. And he's, aside from being a mentor, he's like family to me. And he was, we were kind of talking, looking at some places for him and his girlfriend to live in. And they were like, you should really, come and ride our horses. They're just sitting in the pasture. And I'm not one to really ride anybody else's horses. It's just, I don't ever want to cross that line with friendship. And I said no a couple of times. I know I don't think it'll work. I don't have time. And finally they met me and they were like, just ride them and see what you think. You're not going to hurt our feelings. I loved both of them. One of them was Selena that I've got here with me, the black horse, and then Regina. And, they were out of shape. They'd been kind of turned out, but Gary had used both of them, dragging and pushing bulls. And honestly, I think it was probably good for them after their futurity year. And when I got on the road, the opportunity arose where I could actually buy Regina. They would never, ever sell Selena, which maybe one day. But for right now, I'm just going to enjoy her. And at that point, I hadn't won much on Regina, actually anything. And I was like, yeah, I like her. I think I'm just going to go ahead and, take a leap of faith. And we went from there to Reno. And then it was like she just set the world on fire for me.
Wow. That's cool. And, I'm interested. You talk about Gary LeFew being a mentor. What'd you learn from him?
Oh, my gosh. He has, as far as just my positivity and how to be a winner, because a lot of it's a mental game. Since I was, I guess, probably 28 or 29. He's been coaching me as far as, my mental game and how to worry about myself and not everything around me, and how to stay positive. And whenever I get down in the dumps or have bad times and things like that, he's my first call every single time. And I'm like, hey, just talk me through this because I'm feeling like I can't get this done. And for whatever reason, he helps me. But, along from that, being a personal friend is helpful too, because he's been with me, through my first marriage, my divorce. I was able to lean on him.
Interesting. Okay, I promise I keep this quick. I have 2 final questions.
You're good.
Got time. Question number 1 is about you can tell me if I'm nuts in what I'm about to say. You've never been afraid to have a couple of different horses with you and to swing a leg over one. I remember when you had Dylan at the NFR, and there were a couple of nights when you stepped off that great horse and got on a young horse just to get. You've never been afraid to take those chances, so you might have 2 or 3 with you at the NFR, right?
Exactly. I'll for sure have 3, maybe 4. And, I'm going to start with Regina and see how that goes. And then we'll give Twix a shot and Selena, and we'll see how it goes. But I just feel like as long as I'm doing my part and I give the horses a shot, to show their ability, they're going to showcase well. I try to keep good horses underneath me. I feel like I have a good feel for them. And if I didn't think that I could showcase them to their best ability, I wouldn't be so confident in doing that. But as a jockey and a rider, I feel like I have to test myself and allow myself to do that. If you don't, kind of go on a whim and do that kind of stuff, you're never going to know if you can do it. And I enjoy it. I enjoy going out there and getting excited to see what another horse can do.
I hope Next Gen made it easier with you with things like the Texan and all of that. It's been fun to watch the success you've had this summer, Carlee.
Thank you very much. It's so exciting, and I look forward to several more years.
Is Michael still saddling up over there? Is he? Because this is a family affair for you guys.
This is a family affair. I don't know if you can see all the circuit girls are in here warming up, but he's over there Pony and Selena and Long Trot and Twix. So Twix likes to get a little bit humpy, and it's cold here. We left Texas, it was 70 degrees, and it's like 40 degrees here, and it's cold. So he's riding the buck out over.
Oh, well, there you go. See, that's the advantage of having a big, strong, stout calf roper husband right there. You can do all those kinds of things. Carlee, good luck this weekend, and we'll see you in Las Vegas. Thank you.
I hope to talk to you soon.
I hope you make me interview you next week. I mean, just go out and win a bunch.
I say let's do it. Thank you.
Let's do it. Thanks, Carlee Otero.
Bye.